Raju, Dinaway, Dog. Welcome to another edition of the Blue Green Ocean Road with your host, David R. Stenberg. Joining him on the poop deck is Captain Morgan. How's it going?
Pretty good, man. How you?
Great. This is a beautiful weather. Finally felt a chill in the air this morning.
Yeah.
And it was very nice. Very nice indeed.
What do you mean chill? 72?
Yeah. I was loving this warm weather. I think the warm weather is the greatest in the world.
I like it
'Cause
better
I guess
now.
we get, it's because I think we get so little of it,
We're
that
old,
it's a
man.
real pleasure to have it.
Old people love warm weather. I know I do, and I know why too. Because I'm cold a lot.
Well, you lost all your body fat, so you have no insulation anymore.
That's part of it, I guess. Yeah. I've learned to take my own blood pressure.
Okay?
Oh, I got to make.
Systolic, diastolic.
I'm sorry.
So you take it, you do that yourself these days?
Yep. I
Take
just
your own
started.
blood pressure?
There's it's it's not a digital one. It's the one the nurses have. It's not that hard. Do you know how to do it?
Yeah.
So it's
Yep.
nothing to it. I'm 110/70. I was that at midnight, and I'm that now. And I'm stopped taking my hypertension medicine just to see how much of it I need. They cut it in half already because I keep getting dizzy. So yeah, I'm on my way to see. Now I'm seeing what it does. I'm right where I should be, but I anticipate going up. I should, and if I don't, I'm cured. That means I don't need hypertension medicine anymore. Because I'm at
Well,
yeah.
if you can maintain that,
Well, yeah.
if
Well,
that's true, and you can maintain that, that's probably a good thing, but
I'm maintaining
certainly
this.
consult a doctor, though.
I've been like this for six. No, this is what we're doing. Yeah, I'm doing this with a doc. I ain't doing this on my own. Let's see, Mike. Well, he's really fuzzy today. Fuzzy Mike.
What cheer, knee tops?
Your chair, what?
What's up?
What's up,
What
man?
cheer?
What cheers? It
Mike,
means hello in Narragansett.
did you strap on your Oculus yet? The money shot.
Oculus. I have an Oculus.
I know that. Nobody else has one. You have one. I was asking if you strapped it on. That's the terminology they use. They strap it on.
Oh,
It's a
I have
strap-on.
strapped it on. It's a strap on.
Strapping on something else.
No, it's a strap on. I'm making all this up, you know.
Well, all right then.
I was thinking, you know what? The Oculus is sort of like a ship, right? It'll take you on a voyage. Yeah. So you have to name it. You have to name your ship something. And I elect the SS Money Shot. The Money Shot. My co-op. I'll stop now.
You should come over sometime and try it out.
I want to.
It's
I've
fun.
had it. I've been in. I've had it. I put one on. I lasted a minute.
Hey,
They
Mike.
lose
You guys talk, what are you
yesterday.
guys talking about?
Talking about
Talking
my
about
Oculus.
robots
man.
playing baseball.
Go back.
What do you think we were talking about?
How about them Red Sox?
10 in a row, baby.
Did they lose
jazzed.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the Sox fans are fucking jumping up and down. You don't have to watch
10 in a row
baseball.
is
You have to
pretty-
watch them. That's all.
10 in
Yeah,
a row
what
is
happened?
pretty good.
What happened to their 10-game winning streak? It's
Now's,
over.
now's the big challenge. They're playing some really good teams on the road.
Uh oh.
all number one teams. So see what happens after this stint. Separates the good teams from the bad teams. You know what I mean?
The men from the boys.
All right, so check this out. Look at this lonely fucking place. That's where the Blues Brothers broke down. On that motherfucker. The like when you turn the key, it pushed the rod down to a box on the base of the steering column, and it goes into click accessory and then starter, and there was a spring action that brought it back to run. It's all down there by the brake pedal, right? That wire got fouled a little bit, right? So like it would go back to start and then bring it back just a little bit more and turn it, turn off the ignition, go back to accessory. So I've got electricity on everything, right? I just won't stay started. And like I said, the Chilton said that there were wires up there that they were talking about the box that was mounted at the base of my steering column, that I could have just pulled that wire out and used a nail and started. I'd been fine, right? So the whole time I'd be driving and it would start kicking out and I'd slap the steering wheel and that seemed to work because then it'd start going again, right? I went all the way back to Rhode Island like that, not knowing if the next slap in the steering wheel was going to work or not. And it started happening in the high-speed lane and shit. So anyway,
Wow.
see, check it out.
Okay.
This is Tony Hillerman's daughter, right? I was looking places up, like I'd be reading about it in his book, then I'd like Google it to see the valley and shit. She put it together in a book. Every chapter is one of his books, and the photographer went out and took pictures of the area he was writing about.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I got it on fucking eBay for like $5. It's a hardcover too. Yeah. So anyway, and of course I have these now. These are I got a stack of Tony Hillerman books. I got The Blessing Way, which I'm reading. I got Skinwalkers again. And Listening Woman. Anyway, so
Nice.
that's what I'm doing.
It's an oxymoron.
Yeah. Oxymoron.
Listening woman.
Listening Woman. I think
Hey,
in Mag Magazine they have those just those there's just one image, and it's a joke. It was the ones in prison. People in prison. So there's like three guys in a cell. One guy's like looking at his girlfriend, like, and then there's another one looking at his girlfriend, like with all like, oh, I miss her, right? And the third one, he's looking at this like really horrible woman, like like this battle axe, and he's like in jail smiling.
Yep. Oh, I know.
hey, Mike, that dish you posted on that you ate at the
Ravioli?
Yeah,
Short
that
rib
looked
ravioli,
wonderful.
baby. Ooh.
How was that?
I didn't even know there was going to be shrimp on it, and it came to the table with like shrimp on top of that. Short rib ravioli with like Brussels sprouts and leeks, and there's cream sauce, and there's shrimp on top. Oh my god,
Wow,
it's unbelievable.
really is the good life, man. Wow.
Yeah, right. Well,
Well,
birthdays only come around once a year, so
sure.
Is that
That
better?
was
Less blurry?
Dover.
Yeah, I was in Dover. Yep. It's a good place. Upscale, little too upscale for me, but yeah.
Too fancy for your country ass?
What?
Too fancy for you?
I mean, I dealt with the pain, I could deal with it, but it's like it's not the place I would choose for me, But
Yeah, but
it wasn't
once in a
about me.
while to get a dish like
It wasn't
that.
about me.
Wasn't about you.
It
It
was.
never is.
It wasn't about me.
Nope.
No,
That ain't your day. You think it is, but it ain't.
no.
Accept it.
It's not about it. But no, it's good. Good meal. I had to take some home. It was so much and filling and
Yeah, well,
ravioli, baby.
What
last
kind
night I
of
went to
ravioli?
Twin
Meat
Oaks.
or cheese
I didn't take any pictures of what I ate though.
or avocado? Which one is it?
I can have it. It's like a work of art, these dishes, they're like a work of art.
It's a short rib, stuffed ravioli,
Mhm.
right?
Mm.
That sounds great.
Oh baby, I had
She had
short ribs
portobello.
last week
She
at
had
the
portobello stuff. What's that?
last week at the Rib Fest. I had some short rib that was just a big chunk of meat that just kind of melted in your mouth.
Melts in your
Rib
mouth.
fest?
Yeah.
Fucking rib fest, huh? All right.
She had portobello.
Fuck,
She
she
had
looks like a
portobello
rib fest.
ravioli with steak tips on top.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like the place.
Then we walked over to there's a park in downtown Dover called Henry Law Park, and they have a concert series over there. And there was this funk band playing called Moon Boot Lover. Ever hear of them? Moon Boot Lover.
Moo
They've been around up
Moo
here for a
Boo.
long time. Moon Boot Lover.
Oh, Moon Boot.
Yeah, it's three piece funk band. I gotta go check something.
Moon boot. What does it mean, man?
Do you remember those? They were like the fashion thing back in the day, back in like the 80s. They
Moon
were like
boots?
a winter boot. They used to call them moon boots
Oh, yeah.
because
Half.
they're all big puffy moon boots.
Yeah, they're moon boots.
Oh,
They're
you mean like the
like Neil Armstrong's
Mickey
boots?
Mouse boots? You inflate them with air, and they're like really
No,
extreme cold
nothing,
weather
nothing
boots.
that tech savvy. We're talking about this purely fashion thing. It's just like a puffy boot that you would wear as a fashion. Well, you would keep your feet warm. A lot of women wore them, some guys too. But it was a puffy kind of. Napoleon Dynamite wore them. He was dancing around in them and whatnot. It's like a big fashion thing back in the 80s.
I wasn't very
I remember
fashionable in the '80s.
I
I've
know
never
the
been
moon boots.
very fashionable.
Is that like
Yeah,
for
but
moonwalking? Was that moonwalking? Moonwalking moon boots?
no. This was
Was
just
it a
if you
moon?
saw a
Different
picture,
moon?
you'd probably say right away, "Yep, I've
Ah.
seen that."
Yeah, the moon. The moon everything. Moon unit. The moonies.
Space food sticks.
Honeymooners.
Which never made it to space.
I think they
Um,
looked like Neil
Industrial
Armstrong's boots, right?
byproduct. It's like
It does-
industrial waste product that they decided to market back to
It
people.
sells better as space food sticks than industrial byproduct sticks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all in marketing. Those guys are geniuses. They'll get you to eat anything. Yeah, like diet soda. Ah.
Yeah. That stuff's criminal. They should
Fucking
take that
80s.
off the market. Stuff's awful.
The
worked for
motherfuckers,
this-
and then they blame them. This is your fault. You're fat. You know.
A long time ago, I worked at a woman's house who would drink 3 of those big giant bottles
Mm.
of Diet
Yeah.
Pepsi every day.
Oh yeah.
She was enormous, but
Yeah.
she was drinking diet soda. She was working on it.
Yeah, but she's lied to. She was just ignorant to the fact that they were poisoning her and causing it, and they were making money off it too. It fucking sucks.
Yep. But she was addicted to it.
Yeah, you got addicted to it.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
She was addicted to it.
I've been addicted. I know, like, I drank Coke. I remember one time I realized I'm drinking Coke because I'm thirsty. You know, like, because, and then like the more I drank it, the more I needed it. Like I needed more. I was never really quenching it. I was like, all right, for a minute or two, and then fucking, nah, I need more soda. What the fuck? And I started
Like
to realize, I
Schlurm.
said, this is not helping. I'm not.
Real life flurm.
Try a nice glass of water. You know, fucking, wow, that worked.
It's really
You're
hard.
really
even
thirsty,
plain
hot, like
Plain
Fizzy water's
seltzer
pretty
water.
Oh,
Yeah.
seltzer water's
I mean,
the
if-
best. I love
pl-
fucking carbonated water, man.
fizzy
Yeah.
water.
Mineral water.
I drink a lot of that. I drink a
I
lot
drank
of that.
that last night at Twin Oaks. I went to Twin Oaks. I went to I was at the bar. There was I know people are retiring now. I went to a friend of mine's retirement party. This is happening now. So yeah, I went there.
George is retired.
I drank sparkling water. It was great,
Twin Oaks, baby.
and I watched everybody else lose control. It was fucking awesome, actually. I used to do it on purpose. You know that what Chester's? I don't know what it's called now, right? But they had karaoke there on like Thursday nights, and I got off of work at midnight. Right, went down 102, and I used to catch closing time. I used to go there on purpose. I didn't drink. I just went there because, oh, the last two songs are hysterical, man. I mean, they're the fucking best. You know, I'd maybe get a burger or something. I don't think I was eating because they were closed by then. But I remember it was on my way home. You know, instead of going down Sawmill, I just shot up and then, you know, spend a half an hour there. Which so like I go, you know, they lose their balance and they go backwards into the unit and things fall over. And then from the corner of your eye, you see a wild swing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. That was I played designated driver for a long time. And so I got to see like everybody get drunk without me. And it was pretty eye-opening, really.
That's Mike's job. Mikey does that now. Mikey's the designated driver.
Professional
I only
designated driver.
I really only drive during the day, so the only drunk people I drive is those old war guys.
The really bad ones.
Yeah, the really bad ones. Are the old guys that go to like the elk club and
Sure.
you know
Start early.
they get sloshed.
Yeah.
Their wife waves bye to them on the doorstep in the morning. You know,
Good riddance.
bye, honey.
Bye. Looking forward to your
Have a good-
meeting later.
Have some good drinks.
He's cracking a beer right in the back of your car.
Right.
Those guys know. how to
Drop
hold
them
their
off at
alcohol.
drunken daycare. You know, like the Elk Lodge or the vets.
That's what it is. You
Well,
gotta
they got a
avoid.
title
You gotta
already.
avoid Durham. UNH. That's what you gotta avoid. You know, if you don't want to clean up your car, you gotta avoid Durham. Get all those UNH kids learning how to drink in your car. Not in your car, but learning how to hold their alcohol in your car. You know,
or not hold.
Or not. Yeah.
yeah, or not. It's a problem.
The fuck is that thing doing?
I used to work the Crown Plaza every year when I was in security floating when they had the prom night, right? They always had extra security for the hotels. There was more work that night. Basically, it's puke watch. That's what it is, you know? It's puke watch. Hey, there's a puddle. I found a puddle. get house cleaning over, yeah. So, yeah, there's another one. Oh, and there's a teenager in it. And I was only doing it because, like, the guys who work there normally, that's why they got it. Sorry, the other guy that's going to go look for puke. We're going to watch TV like we always do. You know, they didn't even talk to me. Fucking pricks. But I work alone. Yeah, clean up in the lobby. Oh, I remember that.
Oh, the good old days. I can't remember. I think the last time I puked was from alcohol consumption. Could have been like 25 years ago,
Oh yeah.
which is not that long ago considering how old
I
I
was
am.
going to say that sounds like a long time ago, but you were like
But
40.
it's not-
You were
Yeah,
like 45.
Right. So,
Getting
or,
employed, you were driving.
right. Responsible adults, you
Yeah,
know,
sure.
so to speak.
You're puking.
It's been a long
Just
time.
25
bottle of
years ago
tequila.
doesn't mean
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
used to, you know.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the last
25
time I
years
got
ago.
sick, I had been drinking 151 rum, and I had gotten so sick
Oof.
that
Rum's bad, man.
I was hungover for days afterwards.
Yeah. Seriously poisoned yourself.
Yep.
151.
Yeah.
Christ.
Oh yeah. It's poison. What are you doing putting that in your system?
Didn't we
So
drink
after
that?
that-
Europa.
I kind of
Didn't we drink that at John Shed one night? 151 rum. We were trying to do flaming shots and ended up
Yeah.
burning ourselves or something
yeah.
back in the day.
Well,
Could have been a
we didn't end up
statistic.
putting a dent in that bottle that night. So later, John and I drank that whole bottle over at Shelly's house,
Oof.
and we were fucking drunk, man. Holy shit! I fell out of John. John had the blue truck, his brother's blue truck. I fell out of the truck. I crawled across the road and crawled into my house because I couldn't walk. Then I puked and puked and puked until there was nothing but coffee grounds coming out of my belly. And
Coffee grounds.
that's what it looked like anyway. And then I was really sick for days and days afterwards. It was pretty bad.
Colonies of dead and dried digestive bacteria that was killed from alcohol poisoning. From
Yeah,
Might
mild
been a
case of
statistic.
alcohol poisoning.
I could have been.
Got some serious street cred though, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's street cred.
Look at you
It's
now.
more
You almost
embarrassing
kill
at this
yourself.
point.
Yeah. If you almost kill yourself, you're really, really cool.
You are the biggest drunk in town.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of glorified back then. You know, I mean, there was movies where it was a big deal. You know, you ever see Paint Your Wagon? You ever see that movie? Yeah. There's a little, I mean, it was hysterical, but it was still like really a bad.
Is that like the musical Western
Yeah.
with Clint Eastwood? And
Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
yeah, I think I saw that years ago.
Yeah, he takes that. There's these farmers and they have like that son. He's like 18 or something, and he takes him to a whorehouse. He takes him to a whore and he goes, "I give you the boy, now bring me back the man." Right? That was in the fucking movie, man. That was it, and he came out a man, and like you know, parents were pretty upset with what is it? What the fuck was his name? Merv. He was,
I can't.
I don't remember it that well. It was like
one of the tough
1973.
guys,
It was
one
on
of the tough
TV.
guy movie actors.
Lee Marvin,
Lee Marvin,
singing "I Was Born Under a Wandering Star." I think that's about the biggest thing I remember from that movie.
Yeah, well, he was a heavy drinker in all his movies, and apparently he was really drinking. They just filmed it, and it's so.
Hey, Dave.
He was a real
I got one for
Marine. He was a real Marine fighting the Japs.
Yeah, in South Pacific, he did
South
island hop. He was a
Pacific,
Marine.
yeah,
He stormed the beach.
yeah.
Eddie Albert did too.
He was
Eddie Albert
real-
used to drive those
Al-
LSTs in, right? That wasn't
That's
good
right.
either because they called them a slow-moving target.
Hey, Dave, I
Oh.
saw something I thought you'd be interested in the other day. There's another Police Academy movie. Liam Neeson is the new cop. You know Liam Neeson?
I know Liam Neeson.
Yeah, he's in the new Police Academy.
Yeah.
He's Frank Drummond.
Huh?
He's Frank Drummond Jr.
Oh, okay. He's gonna do the deadpan stuff.
I thought Dave liked those.
Well, I
Police
do.
Academy.
I like the old ones. I'm always wary of remakes. Just I've been disappointed so many. Well, not always. The Prey was good. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'll do it. Like, because I've been surprised before. Like Prey was good. That the Predator was beat to death and over, and then
Yeah.
they do that. You know, I've watched Predator versus Alien. I've watched those.
That was bad.
Those are very bad. They're so bad they're good. But I like Win Sweat. That one girl, she's pretty great.
Mm.
Okay.
Don't talk about baseball or anything, but Wrigley Field, where they played yesterday, the Cubs. I don't know if you guys know, but that's like the second oldest park in the country. It's
I see the
historic,
Blues
just
Brothers,
like
man.
Fenway.
Right.
They're the first ones to get lights.
Almost as old as Fenway. Yep. You know that there's a park out in San Francisco where people they rent kayaks and they go out in the bay, and if they hit a home run ball, it goes out into the bay.
Really?
So that everybody paddles, get the ball.
That's cold water.
Yeah.
That's some fucking seriously cold water. all that ocean in California, the beach movies and shit, right? That's ice water, all of it. It's a big lie. I don't know what those actors did when they ran in there. Like, oh, this is great. They must have just freaked. I got as far as my ankles. I only swam in San Diego once. I got that far. I didn't even get up to my knees. I did
So
like a
even in
U-turn.
San Diego,
Oh, no.
it's pretty cold.
It was comparable to Maine.
Yeah,
It was comparable to Maine.
it's
I like Maine. I like the Maine water. It's
it's
fine.
Arctic. It's Arctic
Yep.
Ocean. They have a different current. We have the good one, the Gulf Stream.
Yeah, we have it, but Maine doesn't have it. It hits the Cape and goes out to sea.
We gotta keep the
So
lobsters
anything
cold.
north of the Cape feels like
Yeah, I forget how warm the water is down there. It's
It gets pretty warm
It's
around
down here.
August. It's not so bad.
yeah, the ocean here gets like 72 degrees.
Mm.
Nice.
In yellow,
You know, like Hawaii.
brown.
Hawaii. The minute you get in it, you pee.
But
Really?
Yeah, if I'm in the ocean, I'm going to the bathroom.
yeah, the water's
Okay.
nice.
You and
Don't go
everybody
swimming
else,
there,
man.
Dave.
You and everybody else,
Especially it wasn't like they're out there with a beer, waist deep.
including
I gotta
including the
drink,
people
man.
that don't admit it.
I was gonna stand here.
It's one big bathroom.
Yeah. That's why I stay out of
Yep.
pools.
You and trillions of other organisms all shitting and pissing
Yeah,
and fucking in it.
It's like a blue whale just wailed on you. You didn't even know it. A blue whale, it probably looks like a fire hose.
You just took one for the team, and you didn't know it.
I saw a blue whale once.
Did you?
It was huge. It was
Yeah.
huge.
That's
Is it
rare.
blue?
Like I'd seen, humpbacks and finbacks and those kind of whales, northern right whales.
But why was it? But why was it sad? I don't get it.
It was sad
Wait,
because it was so
hold
big.
on, hold on.
Space
There
Diamond.
you go, right there.
Perfect diamond. See how we got out of that? He just started whistling.
So
It was sad because you pissed in his water.
It's all
sad
piss.
because
It's all
it's
been
overweight.
piss.
that's right.
At least in Maine, the temp stays low, so the bacteria count doesn't get as big.
Yeah, no blooms. Yeah, that's for now.
Well, we got the salt content that kills the bacteria down here. So we're good there. Anyway, there's this place that we went to where you could do like a whale watch just sitting on the shore.
Where?
You can put up lawn chairs on these rocks and have a picnic, and you could, like, 100 yards offshore, there's a whale.
Where
There's a
was
blue
it?
whale right there.
Like the St. Lawrence, is that what you're talking about?
Mhm. It's where the Saguenay Fjord empties into the St. Lawrence. 100 yards out offshore, it's 900 yards deep. It's just straight down. And that brackish water causes a lot of plankton, so all these whales gather there.
Yeah, it's where they just eat that.
It's great. It's a really cool place. It's beautiful,
If you ask a surfer if they go surfing with a cut on their skin, they won't go surfing. Like a surfer that knows about that stuff, because they get staph infections.
Nothing kills
I
staph.
only know that because the time I got cut up when I was in Maui, and I went into the water thinking that would be good for it, right? And I was told, no, don't do that. Surfers don't go in the water when they got cuts. They get staph infections. I always grew up thinking, no, you got a cut, go in the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, around here.
Well, maybe they have different staff over there, or maybe the Pacific has a different salinity.
Maybe.
Well, that area.
I went in anyway, but it was I didn't get infected, but I couldn't not go in. It was so fucking nice. It's like I'm gonna risk it all here.
Is the water warm in Hawaii?
Yeah,
It
really,
is.
really nice.
Yeah, beautiful.
There's
Like
lava in it.
tropical. I was in the Caribbean once, and
That's
that
warm
was
too.
just unbelievably warm.
Hmm.
And I was in at the
Yep.
cold time of year when the locals didn't go swimming because the water was too cold.
Oh yeah. Oh, that maybe because.
Went all the way down to like 65 degrees.
No, the water was like about 90. It was
Was it?
warm. It was like warmer than the pond ever gets in the middle of summer.
I know in Florida when the water temperature gets down to 65, which is nice up here, up in
Yeah.
Narragansett Bay, 65-degree water is fine. But down in Florida, like you said, the locals avoid it because it's too cold.
In Maine, you're lucky if it goes past 50. I mean, low 50s. It peaks
Yeah.
out low 50s.
Well, it was 60, it was 64 when I was up there for a day, and then it cooled down quite a bit. But that was pretty good swimming water for Maine. The, on the
That's
4th of July.
I've never been in that warm. Yeah. 55, I've felt, but it's
Yeah.
about it.
It's like
I usually go swimming
painful
a
cold.
little further north of there too, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Ham Beach.
Does that Casco
Yeah.
Bay is about as warm as Maine gets for water,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
I usually go up around the mid coast Maine, that area. Popham, that area.
Popham Beach.
That's a nice place.
Popham Beach.
Ham Beach. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd buy a wetsuit if I lived there. I mean, you know, it's better not.
A lot of sharks nowadays, so
Sharks. There's always been sharks. There's all kinds of shit in there. There's worse shit.
worse than sharks.
Yeah, there's like there's these tiny little like jellyfish, right? The stinger, like it'll just give you like in pain for 3 days. Like all your muscles are just like tight. You're just in the hospital, like just curled up. Ah! They come like once a year. Like
Maine?
in Australia, there's a beach.
Or-
Everybody stays
Oh,
the
in
fuck out.
Australia. Well, yeah, that's
Well, that's
everything's
just an example.
trying to kill you.
Um,
No, they do have those, and some of those little jellyfish.
the
I
Sea
heard
of
can kill
Cortez
you,
has
too.
Humboldt, with those big fucking squids. They're fucking huge. You got to get out of the water by night. Fishermen just scatter because they just all come up. These giant fuckers, right? There's a I shouldn't be alive story. These guys capsized out there, and they were using like a they had a big. They had the thing that held their beer, one of them big chests, like the thermos,
Cooler?
right?
Like
They
a
were floating
cooler.
on that, and they knew about the Humboldts. I think they call them Humboldts. Coming up, and they were getting cut and all this shit, and they finally they lived. I forgot how they made it, but that was a bad one. They had fucking. I think they abandoned the thing and just swam because they couldn't get anywhere with the thing. It was hard to just okay. We've got to abandon this thing that's kind of keeping us alive, so we can make it to shore and whatnot. I forgot that one. I Shouldn't Be Alive is pretty great. Most of them are mountain climbers that ran into a problem, of course, because that happens when you mountain climb. A lot of the trouble wasn't even with climbing; it was going across the glaciers, the fucking crevasses and shit. Oh, this
Yep.
one guy, him and his friend, they're going across. They're tied up, and then he falls, and then he falls far, and then he stops, right, like about this far from a ledge, right, and then his friend left. His friend had made it to the edge, but then he fell in, and then it went slack, and then he went the last little piece, and then his friend went down past him and died. He went down past him, so now he's stuck. He's stuck pretty deep, and it's ice, and he's not equipped for ice. They were doing rock climbing, right? So he has to get out before morning, because in the morning it'll stop melting and it'll be impossible to go up. And it's really important he gets to the top. And I remember when he got to the top. These guys made it because they're telling you about it. So the top turned into all this powder, like it was an overhang snow thing, and it was really like he almost lost it there. It's like the last piece was the worst because there was all this. Really loose shit, and which would have been impossible to climb if it was the minute the sun comes out, it starts to deteriorate, and the shit starts moving. It's the crevasse could just close in on you and shit. That was fucked up. Why do that? Why what are you doing? That Krakauer guy. Everybody reads Krakauer and they go, I could do that.
Yeah.
I could
Well,
do
he
that.
was famous for that. That was one of the best parts of Outside Magazine.
Yeah, he's
his
good.
articles.
He's a good writer.
Yep. You
just
guys
don't-
read that story about the guy climbing in? I read the book. I can't remember what the name of the book is, but they made a movie out of it. And the two guys, one guy broke his leg, and then the other guy they were stuck in a blizzard on the side of a mountain, and he had to cut his friend loose because he was going to die. They were both going to die.
And he crawled out, right?
And he crawled out, and his friends back in camp were just leaving. They were gonna leave him, and he had like this excruciating crawling out.
Yeah.
And they made a movie where he went back to the place where it all happened and pointed it all out and said, "Yeah, this is where I crawled. This is where I found my friends." You know, and
it was
It was an incredible story.
Yeah, well, the mountain climbers. How you see the guys that do freestyle? They just climb. That's fucked. Those are crazy fuckers.
Yeah, what's that guy's name that does the freestyle?
There's a
He made
couple of
he
them.
made a film.
One,
He made a film.
Yeah, he's a strange fellow with a 1,000-yard stare. Even when he's being interviewed, he looks like he's staring off into the abyss while he's talking to the interviewer.
Yeah, man, that's unbelievable stuff, man.
Yeah.
I saw a little documentary about all these guys. One of them was he climbed waterfalls. So the way he did it was he put his head down to create a cavity so he could take a breath. And then he'd start climbing again against this waterfall. I'm like, what? Why? Why are you doing this?
Well, you know.
Are you talking about like an ice fall? Like
No,
an
it's
ice
a waterfall. It's water coming
or an
down.
actual waterfall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock
And he's
climbing-
climbing the rocks behind the waterfall as the water's pouring on him. In order to take a breath, he has to put his head down, create a space
Oh.
that he can
nice.
take a breath. Like, dude, first of all, you're gonna be your life. You don't have much life left. You know, you're gonna die doing this. You know, but what's the point?
Yeah, it was called Free Solo.
Oh, yeah.
Came out in 2018.
It's cool.
Alex Honnold. Alex Honnold.
You know what that fell?
Crazy dude.
There's one guy that fell. One guy, he did it, and he
Who's
didn't even
the
tell
first?
nobody.
First one
just do
to solo El Capitan without without assistance.
So
Man.
it wasn't even about recognition. This guy just did it. And
It's because he's nuts.
well, there was one guy. He got interviewed. He says it's like he had regular jobs, right? He couldn't stand it. He says the only thing that makes that I like doing, and it's a living. It's not a great living actually. I mean, you sell some. Maybe you get kind of noticed, but it's not like.
I mean, I get a little bit of that, but when the stakes are, you lose your life like that, that's kind of takes away the thrill to me.
It's hard.
You know,
It's hard to understand for sure, but they exist.
well, when the odds are in your
Cliff jumpers.
favor, but one wrong move and those guys are gone.
They climb every day. They can't. They got to stay in. Like there was one
In
guy I
deep
watched
shape.
get interviewed. I'm fascinated with these guys, and he just climbs every day, even when he's like crazy amounts of time, like 6 hours, at least 6 hours. Before he does anything.
Takes incredible body strength to do that stuff.
Like a couple of days not doing it, and he wouldn't even attempt it.
Right.
So it's fucking it's wild.
You guys got to be
These guys
lean
in-
like Dave too. Not an
Lean,
ounce
yeah.
of body fat.
Not
Just
like
gotta-
Dave though.
Did you ever get a
can't
cramp
have
in your
one of
hand or
these
something?
and climb a rock. It's-
You ever get a
listen,
cramp
catch-
unexpectedly in your hand?
I've gotten cramps.
That happens, and you're fucked, man. You're totally fucked. Oh, I got a cramp. I can't grab onto that fucking thing. That ledge, that tiny little ledge.
Or any cramp
Finger-
in your
finger-
leg, you can't
finger
support
hole.
your weight on the rock. Any kind of cramp like that.
I was forced to do it once. I didn't like it.
Yep.
Climbing.
I didn't catch the bug. I got trapped at Bonnet Shores. Me, Mike, and John Plumeri all day.
Oh,
The tide came
that
in.
story again,
It
huh?
was just rocks going straight up. I'm saying I climbed a rock once, but it was not by choice. and I didn't like it.
Yep.
Because the tide was coming in,
It
right?
wasn't
Well, it
fun.
was just crashing rocks, man.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
There was nowhere to go.
And if I'd have been there, I've heard that story so many times. If I'd have been there, you should recreate it. You should recreate it. But I'd have filmed it. I'd have filmed you guys, and it would have gone viral. Gone viral. Gone viral.
Let's go back and we'll all
Mike, are you
do it.
having a
Let's see,
stroke?
let's see how we fare.
Yeah, no,
Come on, you can do it.
be my
You
guest.
can do it. Climb.
I ain't going back there
Climb.
ever.
No, never did find them caves.
Come on, Dave.
I found caves once over there. Never found them again.
I got donuts up here. I got donuts.
Jesus Christ.
Give you a little inspiration, you know.
It was the coolest place, though. There was this cave.
Yeah.
They went in, and there was like a horseshoe where the ocean had just like made it, and then there's
Yeah.
like a ledge that went around, and it was like a cave, and you could look down into it. It was fucking shit.
Me and some friends climbed all around that on acid one time on LSD. And well, because you don't know any better, but you
No,
just
yeah, I
want to
know,
do it,
yeah.
you know. And
That's
so
right.
you just it was a blast. I mean, we were just young and stupid, you know,
Yep.
but it's just a good fun time.
Didn't even check what the tides were doing. Just lucked
Nope,
out the whole
did
time.
not.
I done it all summer. The one time I
Shoulda
went with
died,
Mike and
but didn't.
John, I discovered about this other thing that happens down there. The tide comes in and fucks everything up.
Tide comes in and there's crashing waves that'll bash you into the rocks and
Yeah.
break you into
Ah.
pieces.
That's all part of the thrill, man. It was just
Oh, it was thrilling. It
magical.
was really thrilling.
It was a learning experience.
It was magical. It was wonderful.
Maybe you had to be
Get to the
tripping
top.
to enjoy
Let's
it.
do it again.
It's like barreling into the New Mexico desert with no water at 65 miles an
So
hour.
the opposite happened to me and Mike about, I don't know, 5 years ago, 5 years ago, maybe. We got caught in low tide out in the middle of Great Bay,
Oh yeah.
and almost got stuck in the middle of Great Bay in Portsmouth. And we felt the bottom on our asses all the way back, man. It was
That was,
It was serious
that
in a
close.
different way.
We'd have been stuck out there for another 6 hours or 12 hours, whatever it is.
Yeah.
it's like the opposite of what happened to you guys, though, you know. But the mud out there could have been 6 feet deep. Who knows, right?
True.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. All kinds of shit,
And there was no walking back because who knows what you're going to walk into. And we just got sort of sidetracked. We were watching train trestles and, you know, nature, and yeah, and we almost got stuck out there, man. We were trying to find the channel that went to the river, and we finally gave up and said, you know, we just got to cross. It's getting too low, you know. And we just pushed as hard as we could, man,
Pushing through the mud.
crossed. And it was a long slog, but we got it. We made it to the river channel.
Yep.
But it was almost the opposite of what happened to you guys. We got caught in low tide, almost died.
No, I got no low tide stories. Yeah.
Wasn't as dramatic, but it felt scary
Well,
Yeah.
because it was so far out there. You know, it's a big bay, and it's famous for that. And I just, you know, get caught up in the moment and you forget. So,
that's what
Not
happened.
doing that one again.
no, the tide was going out, but you don't know how much time you got, really. You know, I wasn't paying that much attention. It was quite a while ago, and when we left, the tide was going out. So should have known. You know, we don't have much time out here. You know, but that can happen too. Yeah.
It was the girl who was modeling in her bikini up against the
Yeah.
train trestle.
That
what did it.
killed a lot of time. Yeah,
Oh, it was a siren.
always.
That's right. That's exactly what that was.
Ah, you gotta look out for those.
Sirens sweetly singing with her body in the
Go
sun.
right into the deep. Go right down there.
Her boyfriend's taking pictures of her. She's modeling in all these provocative poses, and she was beautiful, beautiful redhead. I
Yeah.
almost died because of her.
Look at you now. Yeah, you got this great story. See,
That
that's
which
why I do
does
it.
not kill us makes us stronger.
Gives us something to talk about when we're drinking
Gives us
beers.
something to talk about. Yeah, yeah. I almost died once. Ooh, we all got a I almost died story.
Yep.
Living through it is the deal. For me. For me.
I've got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
I got more than I'd like.
Yeah,
Well,
you either
I
got a
guess-
good story or you're a statistic.
I guess there's a universe where I'm a statistic in that instance.
You're just a missing person.
Missing person.
On the big
another
list of
tourist.
people who didn't come back to tell their story.
They're
Yeah.
fish food.
There's like a lot of people get lost in national forests every year. There's like all kinds of disappearing.
Sam
going on.
Squanch, baby. Sam Squanch.
Well, yeah, there's
Missing
various reasons.
411.
A lot would be
That's
maybe suicides. You know, there's a lot of reasons why somebody would disappear out there. You know, get lost too.
Of course there is. Yeah. I like those missing 411 accounts. There's a guy who was compiling them in all the national parks. Some of them are truly fascinating.
Yeah.
I like the Torons of Yellowstone website where they have all the videos that people take of other people getting too close to nature.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Hurons. All right, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what that means. Sorry. Yeah, getting too close to the buffalo. Going up there trying
they're
to
trying to do a
have a
selfie with like a
selfie
hippo,
with a buffalo.
which will kill you. Hippos just see humans and want to kill them. They
Hippos?
don't like us.
They don't have hippos in Yellowstone.
Yeah, but it's if you did see one, there'd be some zipper out there trying to get a selfie with it.
Yeah, those
So,
are more deadlier than lions.
Yeah.
If I
Because
get
they
one
got that
foot closer,
attitude.
it's going to make such a better video, you know?
well, good luck with that one.
Hippos like
just
us,
felt-
like we like flies. You know what? It's like I just gotta kill that thing. You know, I don't like it, I'm gonna kill it. Oh, just
I saw a video this morning of a guy in a motorboat and a hippo is chasing him, and he catches up with him. And he's like biting the shit out of the motor.
yeah.
Thing's
Yeah.
nasty.
I saw this like there was just an African. He's walking down a road, right, and there's a hippo in the field, and he's looking wary at it because and then the hippo's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going for it, right? And now he's running, but he's like, oh shit, there's a hippo. He's just trying to get to work, I think your commute sucks.
Yeah, there's a I forget which river they want to go down. There's like a it's a whitewater trip, kayaking trip down an African river, and it takes you right through all this like fucking giant crocodiles and hippos and all this.
Yeah.
Like as if the rapids aren't enough, No, we got to add some more scare to you.
Oh yeah.
You
well,
want
that's
to
Africa, man.
some thrill seeking.
They don't have cockroaches. They have flying cockroaches. Well, of course they do, right? I mean, everything there has got to be like worse, Just like the most poisonous snakes, the biggest cats, there's all kinds of shit to run away from. Fuck.
Well, Florida has the big water bug flying cockroach.
I think that
flies
came from
around.
Africa.
Meadow bugs.
I think somebody brought it over to make silk.
Yeah, to breed with other insects to make honey or silk or whatever else.
The Velcro, yeah.
Well,
Smash them up, they get sticky. So, Mike, you know who Tom Gordon was?
Yeah, I know that book. Do I know who Tom Gordon was?
No, yeah, the book. It's
base-
the girl who
the
loved
baseball player.
Tom
Yeah.
Gordon.
Yep.
This is about
Yep.
a girl who gets lost in a national forest, just off the Appalachian Trail. She only walks a couple of feet,
I like
and then
I
tries to
like
find
that
her way
book.
back.
That was great. Yeah,
You read that one?
that was a great book.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
I've read it. Yeah, it
I'm
was a
gonna
good
read
one.
it again. I liked it.
Yeah,
I like all the ones.
that was in
people-
Maine, right? In Maine. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
Maine, and it's about baseball. All the chapters have innings. It's like the first chapter is pre-game. Then
Yeah,
there's
I remember that now.
yeah.
It was a long
Really
time
good.
ago. Yeah,
She
when I read it. Good book though.
she ate and then she cleaned up her trash, right? And which was she didn't know, but a mistake. She should leave evidence,
Yeah.
so they'd give somebody something able to follow. And
Right.
yeah, that was really
She
good.
didn't-
And
she
she was really young. She's like 9, I think. She's like fucking crazy young. And something
She didn't
else,
know about the
Wow.
dirty underwear thing.
huh? Oh,
She didn't know about the dirty underwear trick.
That's right.
It works, man. Whatever works. Gonna save your life. You're not gonna get out there and go,
That's right.
"No, I don't want anybody to see my underwear. I'd rather die."
9 times out of 10, you're better off just staying put.
Yeah.
Make yourself a big scene, make yourself a nice smoky fire. Just stay put. Don't wander around.
yeah, that's all.
Especially if you're
The
around like a
mistakes she made.
vehicle. If you're around like an airplane crash, stay with the airplane. The airplane's easier to spot than you
Yeah.
are.
Yep.
So stay put.
Stop.
Just watch. Yep.
The minute you realize you don't know where you are, stop.
Stop. Yeah, the most important survival tool you have is your brain, and if you don't keep that comfortable and sane, your everything else is lost. Everything you can have a pack full of survival gear, it won't matter one bit if you
Right.
don't keep your brain calm and collected.
It's one of the things
safe and warm.
That's one of the things I taught the kids besides the underwear trick.
Besides,
Was to try and try and enjoy yourself. Look for something. Look at the beauty around you. Notice that you're trying to keep calm. You're trying to, this is your vacation.
Yeah.
And you're lost. So you got to try and keep your wits about you, and that's one of the ways to do it. So just try and enjoy yourself.
well,
Make
this
yourself
girl had an
comfortable.
AM radio and she listened to Red Sox games. She listened to Tom Gordon playing
There you
baseball,
go.
Yep.
and she was just
Right.
conserving the
Saved
battery.
by baseball.
And
right.
unfortunately, like baseball will do this, you'll fall asleep listening to the game, and
Yeah,
woke
yeah.
up and the battery was dead. She was aware it was going to happen, and it happened anyway. No, she didn't even have
Last
baseball.
weekend, I went to a real old school cookout in the backyard of a Cranston home where
Ugh.
you sat at a picnic table and I drank Narragansett beer while they were listening to the Ball Sox game on the old cranky radio, sat next to the barbecue.
Yeah,
Paw
It was
socks.
wonderful.
Paw socks.
Wondrous course. It was like a
Well, there is
wonderful
no more
old school
paw
kind
socks.
of afternoon.
There's no more paw socks though. Must have been the Woo Sox.
Ball Sox. No, it was the Boston Red Sox game. I
Red
didn't
Sox.
say
okay.
that.
Yeah. The Bo
Yeah.
Sox.
Yep.
Yeah.
No one listens
That's
to the Woo Sox in Rhode Island anymore. No one
No.
cares
Fuck
about
that.
that.
Right. Yeah.
Like-
That's sacrilege. Yeah.
Fuck the Woo Sox. Fucking traitors.
it's love of the game, man.
Yeah.
I remember I watched.
Oh.
You remember when Michael Jordan went to AAA baseball? Did you watch any of that, Mikey?
No.
That was
seen
hysterical.
it.
He could not play baseball for shit. He's like the greatest fucking basketball player ever. He did a. I saw it. I was at a bar. I was over at. I was up in Apple Valley, and he was in the outfield. Right, here comes the ball. He's got it. Michael Jordan's gonna make a big moment. He does a Lucy Van Pelt. It just falls right to his feet, right in front of him. Right, and he was like, "What the fuck?" It's not as easy as it looks, does it? Yeah, there's a couple of guys that did that. I'll just play baseball. Right, Bo Jackson. Well, Bo Jackson was great.
He actually could do it though.
Well, yeah, he
Jackson
was
do it.
the exception of the yeah.
It was fun to
He
watch.
did baseball, football, and basketball.
He wanted to just do baseball so he could play longer. He said, if I play baseball, I'll be able to play sports longer. And they kept
Unless
bugging him to go into football. And he said, all right, I'll tell you what, like after I'm done with the Royals, like even if we go to the World Series, when I'm done, I'll play somewhere if you want me. And then he didn't think anybody would say yeah, basically. And then the Raiders went, okay. And I was like, oh, fuck, right? So, yeah, when the season was over for the Royals, he'd go. And then he'd kick ass. He'd do great. I mean, and then he got the injury. I saw the injury. I saw him get injured, and it didn't look like an injury. It sort of like got pushed a little bit from behind, and his leg was extended, and it popped out his hip, and that was like end. It was like career ending.
Really?
And that guy could
That
be.
what happened to him?
Yeah, he was never right after that. He tried playing baseball again, and it didn't. He wasn't anywhere near what he used to be. He was a good hitter still, but he
Remember
was
the commercials?
awesome in the outfield. I saw him like run up the wall like 3 steps. No shit. He like what? And then he caught a ball, and then he made another step on the wall on the way back down, like nothing. That was like when he was with the Royals. The highlights from like I was a Royals fan sort of like for that time he was there.
Bo knows baseball. Yeah. Bo knows football.
Yeah, Bo.
Bo knows your sister.
So unless you're a pitcher, though, their careers don't go on as long. You ever see those great old pitchers come out and they pitch the opening pitch? You know, the ceremonial opening pitch. They're like, this was once a great fucking pitcher. You know, one of the greats comes out. And it's like,
yeah, and he farts.
Ball makes a halfway to the, and then he's like, wow.
Yeah, there's a stretcher. They take him off the field. Everybody claps.
Tommy John surgery, man. They all get that. They all get Tommy John surgery. Every one of them.
Oh man,
what's that? Shoulder surgery or an elbow surgery?
It's like an elbow. They call it Tommy John, and it costs millions of dollars, and it's usually in their contracts. You know, if they go to this team, they'll pay for the Tommy John. You know, and
Wow.
So they just had the draft, right? And the Red Sox drafted like 20 players out of college and high school. And out of those 20 players, like 15 were pitchers. And out of those 15, every one of them was 6'2" or more. And, you know, and could throw, and most of those could throw triple digits.
Yeah,
that's what's turning.
What is it? I think it's 105 is the record. 105.
Yeah, I think yeah.
There's one guy supposedly recently did 107, but they really don't have like crazy proof of it.
Right.
Just, like, it could be a bad reading, but he does that consistently too. That's fucked up. Over 100 miles. Usually they go around 90 something, 95, 96.
That used to be impressive until the triple digit era came along, and
it's good. I think the sink is the most amazing. Like, it just gets to the plate and it dips. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. How did you do that? How does that?
Right.
The curve, the slider, all those.
Some guys have so much movement in their pitches. The pitch just goes. I don't know how anybody hits it. The pitch just fucking.
Like they control it after they let go of it. That's what it looks like.
Through ball.
Yeah. And other guys just throw this straight fastball, you know.
Yeah, fastball,
it's still hard to hit, man. I've talked to people who were, you know, ended up, you know, in some kind of exhibition game playing, you know, hitting against some of these pro pitchers, and said it doesn't matter what they're pitching, man. It's like every pitch looks the same. You know, if you're up there, if you're trying to hit it, they're all just fucking swirling right by you. It's like you can't tell when you're up there. But
what do you think of that new bat? That new bat's pretty wild. They use physics, right? They made
torpedo bat.
They made the bulge in the middle. Like apparently that's okay. You can reshape it so long as it has a certain length.
Yeah.
So
as long as it fits a certain.
They turn it sort of a diamond shape, like here, and it tapers out, like
right.
that in the middle of the bat, where the guy tends to hit it. It puts all the weight where the ball meets the bat. Right. But you have to hit that spot. And some of them they're flinging them out of the park like crazy. Some of them are doing it. Others are they're superstitious. You know,
it turned out in the end not to make much of a difference at all. You know?
That doesn't.
But the Yankees were using it the first week, and they were hitting homers after homers, and everybody was like, "Holy shit!" You know?
Yeah, Moneyball again, right?
Yeah, Moneyball. It's a great movie. You guys see that movie?
I've seen that several times. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. Good movie. But yeah, that's a different animal, man. Those pitchers.
They still using wooden bats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't use the aluminum bats, right? In the Major League.
You don't really see that. They break bats all the time. bats go flying out to third base and
But I
shards
think
go.
the aluminum bats, though, they're not. They're banned from the major league, aren't they? The
No
aluminum
idea.
bats.
Good question. I don't know.
It's sort of like
Boing.
I don't know. I never
No,
liked them. I've hit a ball with them. They have that vibration, right? That goes
yeah,
like Jesus.
yeah. You want to hear that crack. You know.
Yeah, you don't want the vibration. Actually, after you
Yeah.
do it once, you really don't want to hit a ball with it again.
Right,
You know,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just like if you hit it good, because that this
So
the shock that goes up your arms. Shit.
Heron and I were watching we went to New York Pizza to pick up some takeout, and they had a game. It was a girls' softball game, college, and it happened to be Texas Tech, who Heron's boyfriend, like, they watches any game that's Texas Tech, and there's some star on there. Anyway, make a long story short, this softball star, she's pitching underhand softball at 75 miles an hour.
Yeah,
And a lot of hard ball pitchers can only get 95 miles an hour. There's a few that get 100, but triple digits. But I mean, that's pretty
I've
cool.
seen a few relievers come in pro ball and throw in like sidearms and even some like almost underarm kind of thing.
yeah, that was
Yeah,
that
there's
pitcher in
there's-
Moneyball, right? They had that guy. They wouldn't sign him because he just looked funny, right? That's what
Yeah.
the deal was with Moneyball. It's just it's not people. The way they judge a player was all fucked up in the head. That one guy's going. He has got no confidence. He says, "Nah, we don't want him. He's got an ugly girlfriend." So what the fuck does that mean? He says, "No confidence." Right? So they scratch him off the list because he had an ugly girlfriend. He had no confidence. He says, "Yeah, well, So well, that's fucking weird." So yeah, that was a good. You ever see Moneyball, Mike?
I have.
Yeah.
Good
Remember
movie,
him?
yeah.
That guy. They had a picture of him. This big lanky fucker, and the ball's way the fuck down by his knee. He's throwing it that way.
All that analytic stuff. I mean, it's got its place, but you can go too far with that too. There is an element to gut feel, and some people just go on all analytics, all analytics.
Well,
Wow, another quick hour.
it works.
Any movie recommendations or TV or before you go?
No, not yet. I've been pretty busy. Not
Oh, you
watching-
get the job, Mike? Working that job?
Yeah, I haven't started it yet.
No.
I'm just trying to tie up all the other loose ends I got going on
When you
before I
start?
start that. When the check clears.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
Smart.
Yes.
Don't start on it until then.
You got my undivided attention right after the check clears.
That's exactly it. All right, boys. Well, nice talking to you. Nice seeing you guys.
Yeah.
And stay cool.
Stay cool.